What's up, dear Destinies? What's up? How are you guys doing? Today, we are breaking down some of the trades that I have taken. So this won't be a regular um, weekly analysis. So I have been promising you guys that we will start to, when I have time, I will start to release content where or videos where I go through some trades where we will look into the trades, what went wrong, what went right, and yeah, try to use these kind of videos as some kind of education, because even though I am like 8 of 10 times correct on the direction or where the liquidity is residing or where the liquidity is going to go. Uh, I still make mistakes. I am still in this journey where I'm still learning. I keep finding. I keep developing, right? So no one is a finished product. We learn small things. We're adding two, three things, and then you're realizing a new stuff. So you always you are always a student to the markets, right? And as I said in previous videos, these days you can see it's quite a volume in the markets. It has been hectic moves with a lot of volume, a lot of yeah, movement with the fundamentals. With the tariffs and all of this that's going on around the world. So the markets, it's a good time to be a day trader, I would say, because the market is moving very good, very clean. It's not it's not a lot of choppiness and stuff like this. Even though I will say I did lose a couple of trades, more than I would like to. But we go straight into the trades, and I will guide you and talk you through the trades and like the idea behind the trade. So we start right with Euro AUD. It's one of those trades that honestly I've been looking for shorts from. Uh, I think it was around here where I did look for some shorts. Yeah. So first trade was around here, like I showed you on the previous market recap videos. So yeah, I've been shorting this pair since Monday, and the target has been this previous weekly low this this week. So yeah, so what have I seen? So I saw originally, if we just remove the paintings. So originally what we did see was that we pushed up, we had this doji candle, and then like when we are down here, it's and we have a drawn liquidity which is this low, uh, this previous weekly low, this one. When you have that as a drawn liquidity and you are this close to the trade, uh, 8 times of 10, it's a higher chance that price will go down and take it out before making the next move, right? So I have been bearish on this pair, like I said, since Monday, since the new weekly opening, and then we saw that we took out this H4 swing low on yeah, on the H4 we took out this swing low. Um, so my bias was that, okay, that should be our sign that we should go down and attack this sell side liquidity. Um, and this H4 swing low, it's this low. We didn't close below, but I've seen that's enough. So when the price came up, or came down, took this low out. We saw some internal structure points being taken out also, and then we pushed up. So I did enter a sell based on, and this was quite a, I added a sell limit. So the first trade I took that was a win yesterday was I did take, you can see this trade. I entered from this blue area. I took a, and I thought that that would be enough, but I took a small portion of the trade once we took this low out, and then I got stopped out on a break even. I removed my stop loss to a break even when we took this low out, and then as you guys can see, price pushed up once again. So then what I thought was, and I won't go too deep into my entry models and entry points, but I think that if you're looking deep into my all of my trades, you start to see like patterns, right? You start to see like patterns of what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and it behaves in a special way, right? And you will start to noticing that I maybe take the same kind of trades, but you need to make that small work and annotate and journal and all of this. But since price then pushed up and took me out on a break even, I saw that we have equal highs. So that equal highs, I knew that it would be taken out when we took this out here. So I was like, okay, now price is ready to go up to attack these equal highs. I will go down to M5 to make it even more clear. So when you see this M5 being taken out, price attacks this week. So it's here where I'm like, okay, price should respect this week. Somehow I am just thinking that we should respect this week, because I've seen sometimes that price respects the week and just melt, right? So I put a sell limit above this highs. We take out all this buy side liquidity, liquidity, and we should, in my mind I was like, we should go down from here. So I need to stop putting tight stop losses, right? Because if I wouldn't have done it, we would see a different kind of trade. But as you guys can see, I put my sell limit here, stop loss just above, and price in the same sweep we just took my stop loss out. We came back down here and we were just trading around here. So this is late New York, early Asian, where we start to see that, okay, price is just consolidating here. So I was like, okay, if price, so when I saw that, let's remove this gray area, first one. When I saw the price, when I saw this kind of price action where we take out sell side liquidity, we attack this high, but then what we see is a shift once we see this low being taken out. So I was like, damn, this could be a very good entry, but the thing is, this is a M5 on a H1. This low isn't a major low. So my game was always that we need to break below this swing low before taking an entry. So that was also the case. So, but as you guys can see, I did take one entry here, failed, took another entry here, lost. So I took 2 L's on this trade, and I was like, what the frick is happening? I read the market quite good, but I can't seem to find my entry. Or once I take my entries, it ends up in a loss, right? And I'm starting to not doubt myself, because that's not the case. I'm not the kind of person that doubt myself. I really believe in myself. I believe in my skill set that I achieved during all of these years with hard grind. And yeah. So, but I was like confused, because I was like, why didn't it drop like it should? But when I backtest, I also noticed that all of my trades, it takes like around 1 day or 2 days until my TP is hit. So what I usually do when I backtest, which is also, I should backtest the same way I trade live, but I should have maybe have a broader stop loss. Uh, Maybe used this high, because this is the most recent high. Uh, and I would be okay, I think, based on how the pips is looking. Yeah, but I should be fine. And then, as you guys can see, we saw this shift on the M15, this swing low to get that high, and then we shifted, respected this CB, and from there we just melted. And I was like, I had all of this, I had all this scenario happening in my head, but somehow I couldn't catch this move that I know has been waiting for 1 or 2 days. So this is something I need to work on. I need to work on my entry, because I'm getting very used, or I've gotten good at anticipating where the price should go, reading the price, but I can't seem to find that that killer instinct where I can, like, just, because this will definitely go down to this previous weekly low. So this would be like a 1 to 4.5 risk to reward, which is fantastic. I am not in this game where you should find a 1 to 12 or 1 to 15, because that is unrealistic. So yeah, so Euro AUD, I did yeah, I did look for longs, sorry, for shorts, but I looked for shorts in the early days, early signs. So I need to be more, I need to be more, not careful, but I need to have a proper reason why we should go the way we should, and I need to understand that. But here you guys can see that we had our, I would say, some terms which may become like, huh? But we have a bearish QM and we have a bullish QM. And then price gets up to a premium level, and we need to see a shift once we get here. Shift, entry, and yeah, this one is the proper, like, yeah, this is so beautiful. Because because I saw this in live. That's the honest truth. I saw this in live, and I was like, okay, price could go down, but I'm more secure with looking for shorts once we take out this low. So, but I did see this play out in real life, so live before my eyes. But I decided not to take the trade because I came from two losses, and this is also a normal reaction from the brain, that, and I'm also live trading, so it's with my money. It's no demo account where, so live is, yeah, it's the best one, because that's how you get to learn. So yeah, so I did not capitalize on this trade. So this is the Euro AUD, and yeah, we will definitely get down here. And we have another one. We have CHF JPY, but we'll get there soon. Let's go through EuroCAD. EuroCAD, which has given me like a lot of, not headaches, I would say, but a lot of like, hey, is that so? What is happening? So what we can see is that we are in this bullish range, and price is also now on this range from this low to this high. And yeah, so now we should understand where price wants to go. So EuroCAD, when we see that price has all of this range, it has only been ranging for 2 or 3 days. It is at a major level, right? So there is reasons why it should get some bearish momentum, but you saw all of these wicks, and you were like, okay, when you see all of these wicks, we also got wicks to the downside, but when you got all of these upper wicks, you think like, okay, price should go down now, right? But price just pushed up, and now we could either see, the reason why I do think this low will be intact is because that before pushing up, we did take out some sell side liquidity. So we have swept all these lows, weak, and pushed up, and we really did not close above. But if I were to see a bullish, like a bullish on lower time frames, then we know that price should go up. So yeah, this is no trade, but this was just a because I also were in some, I took some losses on EuroCAD. Yeah, so I won't be, this is another video, but we did take CHF JPY, a trade which for me, I was like, this should really go down. And yeah, so I have been bearish on CHF, and why was that is just like on the Euro AUD trade, we did have this swing low, we swept it, so this is H4 swing low, and we are also bearish. We are forming lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high. So I was like, okay, I'm looking more for sells, so I'm leaning more towards sells, and then we see that we take out this swing low, right? So once we take out that swing low, we can see price is pushing up, right? So we had a range from this high to this low, and then I saw some price action here. I entered sell, I got a little bit in profit, then price just pushed up once again, and I was like, I thought that from here we should go down. Why it says internal, I will tell you guys, is because once price took me out, I had my entry here, I had my stop loss above this wick. I will go to the M5 to make it even more clear. So here we saw this proper, like I said, on the EURAD, the same stuff. We took out a low, some sell side, took out this buy side, then we closed below, right? Then we just went below, and I was like, okay, once price is getting back here, we should go for a short. So we pushed up, failed, came down, and then we come back to this equilibrium, and uh, I have my stop sell limit on my market execution from there, around there, my stop loss about this week. I got in a profit quite quickly, but then price just shoop, it blew up and took me out straight away. And I was like, what the F is happening? Right? So that's when I was still bearish on this pair, but I was like, okay, if something is about to happen, there is a high probability that we'll take out this high before doing that. So that's why I noted this as an internal liquidity. And once price break above and came back here, I was looking for some entries to take some longs. But then we can see price pushed up, closed above, closed below once again, and then price just choop, it dumped quite quickly. So yeah, that's basically it. And the thing is, you need to understand how price moves and how price behaves. Yeah, before taking some trades. So that's why we did have a sell limit above this high. Which is not the case. So it didn't happen. I didn't get triggered, but as you can see, I really thought that okay, price is now going to come back down here and then attack this internal liquidity and then maybe go down. But yeah, it just exploded, and now we'll attack this low and this low. So yeah, but it's hard to watch when you have prepared like, okay, this will happen, and it goes the way that you're predicting, but you need to find a way to catch these moves. One of the reasons is not to have a tight stop loss. I'm trying to find this 1 to 6 maybe. That's maybe and this is like education for me also. Try not to catch this 1 to 5, 1 to 10 with tight stop losses. Let your trade breathe. That's something I have been hearing a lot. Let your trade breathe, and let it come to you, because I could have done like this, and instead of losing 2R, which I did, I could have won like 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, yeah. So yeah, this is also a lesson for me. And then we also had some other trades that I didn't catch. It moved without me, but I was looking for longs on this trade. Never came down here. I'm looking for some trades. So I've been very bullish on this pair. But yeah, we are we're moving forward. No reason to think about that. We live and learn, but we need to find a way to catch these moves. But yeah, this is the market recap for today. I did lose, I think, 4 of 4 trades, no wins, even though all of my predictions were correct. I didn't capitalize on that. So I need to work on that, how I can do better, and yeah, we return back to the market. So that's basically it. See you guys soon, my friends. Take care.